Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern Eminem.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch.
Enjoy. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Lee.
Hello
we are
there.
The Munch Bunch.
It is indeed, it's Lee and I'm the Munch Bunch.
What do we have on the menu today, Lee?
Well, if they can't tell, then I think we're all a bit buggered really. It is bangers and mash, a traditional English meal.
Yes, and as you can see, Lee has presented this very well.
Yeah, damn right. I don't think you can get much more traditional. I mean, what would be more traditional, English-wise, than bangers and mash?
Fish and chips.
I guess so, yeah.
Sunday dinner.
We have gravy as well, guys. You want it smothering.
And spring greens.
She has to make it a bit healthy every time.
I like spring
Should
greens.
we put this all over?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that gravy.
Serving it in a bloody measuring jug rather than a gravy bout. But we
Couldn't find it.
We do only have Christmas
Yeah,
gravy
it's gone
bouts.
over the tray. Oh well. Just cover that in gravy.
Okay.
So, we're just going to share this today because it was easier than doing two separate plates and try and squeeze it in on the camera, guys.
Do you want some of this?
No.
There's a surprise.
Don't do health. Not if we can help it. At a time when the world is on its knees, I guess we should be eating healthier. I don't think one bit of spring greens is going to make all the difference.
I'm having that with some Coleman's mustard.
That is really,
Which I'll have to put, obviously.
that is some tasty ass mash, guys. So, I went down the shops. You're not meant to. We're told not to, but they also said you can get a booking, didn't they? You can get shopping delivered.
Oh gosh, I've been trying really difficult to get an online shop and it is impossible.
If you're here in the UK, if you're not here in the UK, we are on a lockdown. You're not allowed to go out your house unless it's for work, exercise, or essential shopping, or chemist, all that sort of waffle. Nobody's listening. Everyone's out and about like it's everybody normal day from what I can tell.
Day.
That's the kick in the teeth. It is the nicest weather we've had since last summer. It's really warm here in Wolverhampton. And yet you're not allowed out your doors.
And it's been announced today that we are the second biggest hotspot after London for deaths and things like this.
Fandabby dozy. Let's get ourselves a sausage. Ooh.
Spring greens are my favourite. Oh, yum.
What?
I think your favourite, Lee.
They're not indeed. I'll go with carrots. I don't like carrots.
Yeah, what is your favourite veg? That's the point.
Favourite veg? Probably is it an actual veg? It'd have to be carrot.
Really like carrots?
Well, I wouldn't rush out to eat a bunch of bloody carrots. Not Bugs Soddy Bunny, but at the end of the day, it's tastier than spring greens.
Oh no, anything like...
I have eaten some of that stuff lately. I don't know why, but I thought I best I'd do.
It's lovely.
I like my salt, guys.
Oh, steady on.
Alright then, kid. But anyways, they said you could get your shopping online and whatnot. So we've tried, and it was booked up for 3 weeks. And even after that, you can't get a slot.
No. So obviously, we have no choice but to get our shopping from...
The shops.
Yeah, so every time you go out, you're taking a risk there.
And I did it today. And I was trying my best to be social distancing. And I was it. And me and our Tia, we went as far as there was one person coming towards us on our side of the road.
Oil, isn't it?
No, one was walking down there. There was somebody on the other side of the road. The road was closed. I said, Tia, we're going to walk down the middle of the road. I said, I don't care. I'd rather get hit by a car than risk getting this thing.
Yeah. By the way, I'm drinking lime and lemon squash.
I'm on the lemonade. The hard stuff.
This is the way I put it to people who are being naive. If you went outside your front door and said, if you go out there, there's a 50% chance you will get cancer, would you do it? The answer's no, 100%. But you've got more of a chance of living with bloody cancer. At least you can have some form of treatment than this. People are literally dying within days of having this. At least, like, you know, God forbid it was like certain family members of mine which were terminal, at least you will have some sort of chance. Now, with this thing, if you have, I mean, if people who smoke, for instance, like, let's say are really, really vulnerable. I mean, my dad at the moment, he's on like methotrexate, like I've said before. It's really scary. Like, you don't even know if you've got an underlying health condition 90% of the time.
Well, they said on Monday, that's when it was official in the UK, that you weren't allowed out your house unless it was essential and all this stuff. And groups of more than 2 people would be dispersed, as Boris Johnson put it. I think it means you'd be split up, basically. Dispersed is just a posh way of putting it. So he said that on the Monday, and I'm sat there and I said to her, "Aim, what about the drink? You know, should I go and get us some wine and some beer?" She said, "It'll be alright." About 10 minutes later, she said, "Leigh, the wine! What am I going to do?" So I ran over and stacked up the beer. I said to the bloke, "Are you shut?" He said, "No, we're staying open, mate." I was like, "Oh, fair enough." So me and my kid lugged all this beer back from the shop for
Can I
no
just
reason.
say, I'm not sending a child over there. She is 18 in October.
I sent her over and he didn't carry it.
No, what I'm saying is, it's as though you said our
No.
kid. She's not a kid.
She's our kid and she'll be until she's bloody 50. She's a cheeky bloody kid there. She's at like a apprenticeship college thing. And they rang her up today because even though she's off forever by the sounds of it, she has to keep doing work and logging in on the computer.
She's not cheeky. It's not like that. She was just prioritising washing her hands, and she wanted to demonstrate that. She's like, "This is extremely important. You're going to have to wait. I've got to wash my hands for 30 seconds.
No. She does forget sometimes that adults are adults and she's 17. She likes to think she's in the right like 24/7. Go down the wrong way.
Don't worry, nothing's bad happening. No, but she's not rude with it. She's just very...
Right, we're allowed to have a joke with her and tell her
No.
that she gets a bit cheeky sometimes with people she shouldn't do.
She don't know.
She bloody well does. She forgets she used to be the same in school with the teachers. She thinks she's in the right and tell them what for.
It's probably my fault.
Always stand up for yourself, you said. I'd rather kick some of the teachers in the balls than bloody answer back.
Oh, God. So what are you guys doing anyway on this beautiful summer's...
Lockdown day.
I feel sorry for people who haven't got a garden. You
Yeah,
can go out for like small walks and things though, can't you?
it's a shame because you need a garden in this weather.
It's like skin.
Lovely. Oh, come on. It's like the very Green Goblin shed his bloody skin for the day. But there was a bloke a couple of doors down from us on our street. I looked out yesterday. He was sunbathing in the front garden with his top off. I was like, really?
That was taking things.
It was
way
like
too
16
far.
degrees. So it's not cold.
No, it was probably less than that. He was there, pardon me, with his mat on the floor, having a sunbathe.
Good food. You can't beat traditional English food. A good home-cooked meal. Let's get a thumbnail on. Oh, hang on, guys. So, we just took another thumbnail just in case the first one looks a bit poo. But what I have done at the beginning of this video, and I keep forgetting to do it, is I set a stopwatch to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am not. We keep going over by an extra 10 minutes every time. So, hang, let's just do 20 minutes. And we rabbit on and rabbit on and rabbit on. So we set it for 20 minutes on the dot. Let's see how we go with that one today.
Yeah.
So no, it's not what people do, 20 minutes.
What food should we do next?
Well, next one, I'm going to have some fried chicken. I've got some thighs and drumsticks. It's part of the problem with there being a lockdown. You can't get to the shops, like we said. So we're having to do sort of meals that we wouldn't normally do. Ain't bad though, is it? Bloody hell. I made the best mash this side of Manchester and you're getting excited about some spring greens.
I love it.
I love this.
I love vegetables. There's a bit of simultaneous drinking going on there.
Synchronised drinking. Could go into that for the Olympics if it's a possible sport. Right, so
It's amazing.
yeah, I'm moving it across. It looks, you know, like what's her face with a big torch? What's her name?
Victoria.
America. She's got a big torch. Always standing up. Never sits down.
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's the one. And it looks like her crown when it had the three things sticking up. So, it was being talked about yesterday that the next American, not the next one, but in the future, The Rock could go for presidency in America because he's absolutely loved by everyone in America and the world over, I reckon.
You know something? I'm going to step in there. I do not understand this. It's like when Arnie went for it. Is it just a joke?
He went for governor, didn't he? He did go for prime minister, president as well, didn't he? I think. But what I'm saying is that, like Donald Trump, I mean, look, he's more of a celebrity. He's like Alan Sugar going for prime minister. They both did The Apprentice. So who would you, if you had to pick an English prime minister today, like from the celebrity world, so to speak, could be any age, any sort of type of celebrity, who would you go for?
Oh.
Do you want to give you mine? You go for a second think.
Yeah, so let me have a think.
So I had to think about this before. I got two. If you're not from England, Google them. Google them on the internet. I would go for Billy Connolly, though he's at the wrong age of 80, unfortunately. He's not very well these days. But I just love Billy Connolly. I think he'd be hilarious in his younger days as Prime Minister. But then again, he'd be in Scotland, wouldn't he? Because he's Scottish. So he wouldn't do it anyways, because he don't really like the English that much, I don't think. Or I would go for Phil Mitchell from EastEnders.
Phil Mitchell.
Yeah. Or Wayne Rooney. No, forget that.
Wayne Rooney?
You know who they'd pick? You can guarantee if the public had their choice, it'd be something like David Bloody Beckham or Joey Essex. Both of them as thick as two short planks. So we'd be a bit screwed in this country. We wouldn't have the sense to go for somebody who's been bankrupt 10 times, Donald Trump.
Rooney?
Look, I'm a football fan. Who'd you go for?
Not an idiot like that.
You'd go for Billy Gemma Collins, wouldn't you? With
No, I
her,
would not.
her pig skills.
Right. Me personally.
Yeah, you. That's what I'm asking.
What?
And a drop. No mash gets left behind on this boat. Our gravy boat. We're demolishing this here. I didn't think we'd get through so much. Go on, I'm all here.
I've got to think about this.
Alright, well, I'll give you 8 minutes and then stopwatch stops and it's the end of the game. So last night, or the night before, we played a word association game.
Yeah, that was fun.
I thought we could play it on here one of the days, but I think it would be more fun if we have a drink one of the nights, have a takeaway and play word association game. So we're going to do that one of the evenings.
Yeah. I think, okay, so...
My arm is seriously hurting leaving over.
I'm not going to... It has to be a celebrity.
It has to be a celebrity. Anybody. Anyone you want.
Alright, so...
Where do you have to pick from?
I'd have Peter Kay as the male president.
Prime Minister.
Because how much fun would Peter Kay be as Prime Minister?
Yeah, it would be quite hilarious. And have you got a female one as well?
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't. I never got a female one. Bit sexist to me, really, wasn't it? Okay. I would have to go for female celebrity. Who would I go for? I don't actually know, to be fair. That's ridiculous. Come on. Put our
I'd
thinking
want
caps
someone
on.
with a bit of intelligence behind them.
Behind me.
I think Peter Kay would make everything really fun.
I'd probably go for the one out of Little Britain. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no.
Vicky
Pollard. That's who I'd go for. Vicky Pollard. Hell yeah, it'd be tracksuits every day. That'd be one of the laws she'd bring out straight away. You got to dress like a chav, basically.
Oh no. I think I'd go for Deborah Meaden from Dragon's Den.
She's got a bit of brains about her.
Yeah.
Do you have Dragon's Den outside of England?
Yeah, I think they do. They have some sort of thing like Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den's great.
I love Dragon's Den. What inventions could you come up with that haven't been come up with?
Yeah, that sounds like a great sentence. What inventions could you come up with that haven't come up with?
I mean, could you imagine if there was anything like that we could come up with that?
Yeah, a lot of come up with. So, here's my new invention. I've just come up with it because nobody else come up with it before, so I've come up with it now.
You know what I mean? like? I mean, could you imagine inventing something? How good would that
Well,
be?
I tried to when I was a kid, but it didn't really go anywhere. I didn't really invent much. You think you could. I thought you could, but you didn't.
There was something the other year that I thought I'd invented, and then I discovered that it was already invented. I can't remember what it was, but it was a really good idea at the time.
It must have been amazing. You should have said you invented it first, and we could have got some money back for it. Money back.
But no, it'd be... That'd be Deborah Mead. Sorry. Deborah Meadham.
We watched this bloke, we're not going to go out his name, a friend of Ames on YouTube, and he's very, very funny. And he sings a song called Money Back. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard it somewhere.
So Deborah Meadham for female Prime Minister, and Peter Kay for my male Prime Minister. But I do like Boris Johnson.
I do. But, alright. I don't eat the ends of sausages usually.
Have you just eaten some of that one?
Which one? That's your one. You've been eating that one. Oh, there was a smaller You meant to get 8 sausages in the bag I bought, but they threw in an extra on. It must have been like a deformed sausage or something. So we've got 8 3/4. Sounds like the train tracks at
It's my
Hogwarts.
third.
I've had 3 as well. And Tia's had 2. No, maybe I had 4.
You did.
I never eat that many sausages normally. Sorry. Do a bit of this one.
No! I'm so...
Calm down, people. You don't need to call it food police just yet. This food is so good now. Yeah, so... But today I went down there, got the shopping, and you couldn't budge. There's people everywhere. I was like, oh my God, we're going to die. I swear down, we're going to get this virus. It's inevitable because you can't bloody move. And then there's people trying to swerve around you. You're trying to swerve around them. I'm saying, T, let's just give it 10 minutes till that person's going around the corner. Then there's a person at your backside, so you couldn't bloody move backwards. But they're sat here getting all this equipment ready. Yes, and just stick your arm in my view. I was sitting here getting all the equipment ready. Oh, you had enough of the mash, eh? We're just about wrapping up anyways. We've got a few minutes left on the stopwatch. Look at it. 16 something. We've got like 3 minutes. Way!
Carry on.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, oh my God. I felt like there was something stuck in my throat, like a wheezy sound. Like, yeah, I felt a bit funky.
Like Ronald Weasley.
Yeah, a bit like Ronald Weasley. I felt a bit funky anyway. I didn't feel too good. And then I cleared my throat, and thankfully it went. But just the slightest change in your feelings inside, you start freaking out.
I will say one thing. If you start getting a cough and cold, and you do have, not being need to talk about it in mukbang, but like phlegm, that's not a dry cough. A dry cough is basically when you haven't got any mucus or phlegm. So if you have it, people are forgetting that we can just get the normal common cold, and that hay fever is around at the minute, which gives us them kind of respiratory symptoms.
Yeah, but there was this poor couple I told Aaron about yesterday. I read about it on Twitter from America. 2 days ago, I think it was. And they'd read somewhere wrongly. I mean, you can read the wrong information on the internet regarding such a serious matter like this. And they read that if they took this certain type of drug, it must be a drug, I think, or chemical, you drink it and it prevent coronavirus. They took it, and unfortunately the bloke died and the wife's in serious intensive care, like, you know, like really unwell. It turns out they use this stuff to clean out fish ponds, or fish tanks rather. It's like, oh my God. But
going back to something quite serious a minute.
That's pretty bloody serious.
No, I mean, along those lines, there was this girl who suffered in England quite bad from anxiety, and a bit like me with the health anxiety.
Oh.
And we heard in the news today that she unfortunately sadly committed suicide because she was so scared of getting this. I think a suicide, her thoughts were sort of, well, I'll be in control of things, if you know what I mean. The thought of being in that kind of hospital room, one of those balloon tank things around your head like they're doing this, I think it, you know, but people need to speak up and phone someone if you're scared, or that's what they're saying now, isn't it? Keep in touch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the younger community, i.e. my daughter, I've talked to her about it, and whenever I mention this thing too about this coronavirus, she just, oh, you got to look on the, you got to look at the positives in everything, she says.
She won't go out then.
No, she won't go out anyway, but she was walking down the road today, like, T, get away from that person. She went, why? We was going that way. I said, no, don't get too close to him.
Was she?
Yeah. She said it's like playing snakes and ladders, because I was going one way up the street, then I was dipping around another way, and going around a person who was as far away as I could do, and she couldn't keep up with me. She said, I'm just following your tracks. I said, damn right.
This is really green.
It's really green. Like, it's not snot green, it's just really green.
Eat your greens.
Eat your greens. Hey Mel, you'll be glad to know you don't have to eat no more because we've done it, guys. 20 minutes. Woohoo!
Let's put a bit too much.
19, 59 and 94 seconds. Not 94 seconds.
Sorry we couldn't finish up this
We
time.
never do finish it home. They're used to it by now. But I have enjoyed this meal. It's been good.
Yeah, so again, remember to be kind, remember to be nice, like, share, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bells for future videos. And an additional thing, like I've been saying, wash your hands and stay inside. God's sake!
And listen to the people who know what they're on about on the TV. You've got to do as they say, guys. Don't go out thinking you're bright and you're brave and you're hard enough to
Or
handle
you're
it.
exempt from this thing.
Too many people think, no, it won't happen to me. Aim's dad refuses to not go out. He's doing this, that and the other. I keep telling him to stop being stupid.
And today he's listening for once.
But point being, just be safe, guys. If you've got a neighbour who might be elderly and you think they might be struggling, say, can I pick you some up from the shop? Whatever it might be, just offer a bit of help. If you're going that way, give them a knock. Because imagine being in I was thinking about this before. Well, we were told you can get stuff online, get your shopping out delivered. Stuff brilliant. But then imagine the elderly people who don't know that. I think people don't know how to use the internet. My granddad's 84, 85. He don't know how to use the internet. Thankfully, he's got my mum to go around and help him. But there'll be people who don't have people to go and help him.
And like Leigh's granddad, just maybe a minute over, but today we had the bad news that he's been taken into hospital this morning. Through, well, he's got some x-rays because they've found something or other, and imagine being in hospital right now. So anyone you can help out or whatever, then do it. But we're finished now because we're over. So we will see you next time with the Munch Bunch.
If you want this send it in the post, let us know. We'll send it via pigeon mail or in an envelope.
Okay, guys. See you later. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Just keep waving home because I'm not going to press it.
Alright.
Hi, Ez.